All right. Hey, Shalom on Christ. Got one question for you. Have you paid your Passover fees?
Khan out of what Khan?
Khan out of what Khan?
Khan or Khan?
Khan of Khan? Khan of Khan?
Khan out of one Khan.
Salakia? Have you paid your Passover fees?
Salakia, sir.
You got one who has not paid his Passover fees. All of you, drop.
Khan or Khan?
Go.
96, 97, 198, 199.
200.
What did we learn today?
To pay our Passover fees, sir.
I'm overrated, pass overrated. I'm overrated, pass overrated, nigga. I'm overrated, pass overrated. I'm overrated, pass overrated.
All right. Hey, Shalom on Christ. Got one question for you. Have you paid your Passover fees?
Khan out of what Khan?
Khan out of what Khan?
Khan or Khan?
Khan of Khan? Khan of Khan?
Khan out of one Khan.
Salakia? Have you paid your Passover fees?
Salakia, sir.
You got one who has not paid his Passover fees. All of you, drop.
Khan or Khan? 96, 97, 198, 199.
200.
What did we learn today?
To pay our Passover fees, sir.
I'm overrated, pass overrated. I'm overrated, pass overrated, nigga. I'm overrated, pass overrated. I'm overrated, pass overrated, nigga.
Yeah.
Hey, Fleetwood, cook that shit up, nigga.
All you bitches keep starting shit, but can't keep a motherfucking man. Bitch, all you bitches capping say you don't need a man. Leaving when he building, but you need a plan. It's a mix of women in demand too. I'm nothing like that drama you put your man through. I say I cook, I clean, I fuck, I shut up. I cook, I clean, I fuck, I shut up. I cook, I clean, I fuck, I shut up. Submissive women in demand too. Ripping out the magnum, pussy ran through. That's why your baby daddy can't stand you. Keep some clothes on, leave them curious. That's why these niggas don't take you serious. What's your body count, ho? I bet you shut up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And if you told the truth, I bet he never. All that whole shit, it ain't respect. Get your shit together, yeah, perfect. When them bills late, you gon' be crying to them niggas.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 22, verse 11. He that is unjust, let him be unjust still. And he which is filthy, let him be filthy still. And he that is righteous, let him be righteous still. And he that is holy, let him be holy still. Call Hulayim La, Alba Nawa Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Bahashim Rakat Quadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the Akim out there on the highways and the byways. Salutations to the hopeful elect. Salutations to you speckled birds, you Israelite foreigners. And shalom to the Akwaf, sitting and listening in silence as the scriptures say to do so. Revelation chapter 22 verse 11. He that is unjust, let him be unjust still. And he which is filthy, let him be filthy still. And he that is righteous, let him be righteous still. And he that is holy, let him be holy still. And Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai is showing you who is unjust, who is filthy, who is of the world, who is not connected in a reflection of Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai, and who is not reciting and declaring the true gospel, the true good news, and doing as told according to the scriptures. Who's going above and beyond to mingle and mix the philosophies, the customs of this world into this truth, man. Who's not in the truth. Okay, and the Lord has shown you and continuously pinpointed those that are righteous, or Salakia, attempting to be righteous, to follow the guidelines, the instructions that Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai has given us. Okay, who is holy, which that word holy goes into being severed, separated, set apart from this world, set apart from 2/3, set apart for those that claim they're in the truth, but their fruit shows otherwise. And as you see right here, man, this is ISUPK, Real Nigga University, man. Real Nigga University. Now that alone right there lets you know what type of mindset these Israelites have, man, what they're about. Okay, because the Lord, come on, man, like seriously, man, who in the hell is literally going to brand themselves with a term, a headline that is said Real Nigga University? That's just off, wicked, and that's just of niggerdom. Okay, and as you saw in the prior clip, you saw them get chastised by doing push-ups because one brother didn't pay his Passover fees. Now, where in the hell? Okay, now we know which camp does these things. Obviously, ISUBK does it. IUIC does it. Okay, and I believe Sakari and also Salakia. Genesis, if I'm not mistaken. And again, I may be wrong. I'm just guessing. Okay, but we know that certain of you camps do advertise, fees for the Passover to have people come join for your Passover, which is supposed to be a Solomon assembly. It's not no goddamn party, man. Okay, but Salakia, as you see, man, you see this one Jake that didn't pay his Passover fees. Now he got all these Jakes doing push-ups. He got all these Jakes doing push-up, and the one right here, this dude right here is in the wheelchair. Okay, let's go back, because it's just hypocritical, man. As you see, look right here, Jake's in the wheelchair. Okay, matter of fact, we'll start over from the beginning. You'll see right here. See, Jake's in the wheelchair. Okay, so he got Jake that's paralyzed in the wheelchair doing fucking push-ups because one brother didn't pay his Passover fees, man. That's wicked, man. But let's continue, man. Okay, because this truth is not about to gain currency, to gain a comfortable, relaxed life. No, it's about speaking and declaring these words of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, these niggas, because that's what they are, man. Because this is what niggas do. They're teachers for hire. Okay, Salakia. Barak Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right, let's go to Micah chapter 3. Salakia, forgive me. Got a paralyzed man doing push-ups, man. Jake is wicked as hell, man. And even if this is a skit, man, they still promote Passover fees and all that other stuff, man. So it's not fictional. This is Micah chapter 3, starting off at verse 10. They build up Zion with blood and Jerusalem with iniquity, because that's what these people are about, man. They're about not cleansing themselves of that blood by warning and informing the Israelites, by teaching what was told of us to do by Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. No, well, guess what? They go above and beyond. They extort and use our people for worldly gain, man. Okay, for the benefit of themselves, man. Okay, so, and also too, they promote iniquity. Okay, they use the scriptures to twist and turn things to their benefit. Verse 11, the heads thereof judge for reward, and the priests thereof teach for hire. Okay, again, man, that 501c3 charter. Okay, it's only a certain way they can teach. It's only a certain way that they can educate you, which is of the world. It's not of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, first and foremost, because when you have a contract, an alliance, an agreement with Esau Edom, which is a 501c3 charter, Okay, that leaves you to be tax exempt. So those tithes, those alms, those donations, it's all write-offs, which goes into straight to General Yohana's first, his pocket, and then I guess however he sees fit, you know, and with all these other 501c3 charters that have a contract with the devil, I guess they distribute the money out how they see fit. But you know, they do this for a gain, man, for worldly comfort, for relaxation. The heads thereof judge for reward, and the priests thereof teach for hire, and the prophets thereof divine for money, because it's all about FRNs, Federal Reserve Notes, man. Okay, how can we, you know, we extort Israel? How can we, you know, elevate by using this word as a tool to what's the word I'm looking at for, Salaki? As a tool to brainwash the ones that want to seek this truth, seek their heritage, man. Because again, we're not look, man, you're supposed to be selling this truth freely, man. You're not supposed to be having no goddamn lavish Passovers, people paying tickets and stuff like that. And you know, look, man, if you have a venue and everything else, of course, you know, you might go amongst your body, and everybody, you know, chips in. That's, you know, that's you know, not nothing wicked, nothing like that. And everybody, you know, you might assign somebody for wine, might assign somebody for unleavened bread, lamb, etc. You might split everything up how you see fit. Now there's nothing wicked about that. But to literally charge an admission fee and also to broadcast and invite others to come to your Passover and charge them an admission fee is just completely off, man. This is not a feast of celebration. Okay? This is not a feast of celebration, man. It's a feast of remembrance of the sorrowfulness and the state that we was in, man. A reminder of the bondage that we had to deal with in Egypt, man, which right now we're in Egypt, man. You know, the bitter herbs is also a representation of the sorrow and the bitterness that we had to deal with in captivity, man, which is worse right now, man. So why the fuck are you Jakes partying, man? Yet will they lean upon Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, okay, because they're using the Lord, again, as a weapon, as a tool to make you Israelites submit, okay, and say, is not Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai among us? None evil can come upon us, man, because again, man, they're very deceitful, okay? Because again, they haven't cleaved and submitted to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. They have cleaved and submitted to the philosophies, the ways of this world, and again, made an alliance, an agreement with the damn devil, man, for gain of currency, okay, for a benefit for themselves, man. Matter of fact, let's jump here real quick, because I don't want this to be too long. So I'm gonna try to get to these points, you know, as swiftly and precisely as I can. So this is 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 21. Ye cannot drink of the cup of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai and the cup of devils. So you can't say that you're a workman, a spokesman, a seer, a watchman, a prophet, a priest of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, but yet you're mixing and mingling the customs of this world, and you're also making an alliance and a covenant with the devil to have a tax exempt to make money off of your people. Okay, and also too, in that tax exempt, that 501c3 charter, there's rules that you have to abide by. There's a certain way that you can teach, and there's certain things that you cannot bring out. Okay, and we also know too that Esau Edom has leaders set up out of these camps. Okay, and also plants, you know, in the camps, and no camp is excluded, not even GMS. Okay, there's plants in all these camps, and there's also, again, leaders that also are compromised and also doing the bidding of the goddamn devil, man. Okay. Ye cannot drink of the cup of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai and the cup of devils. Ye cannot be partakers of the Lord's table and of the table of devils. Okay? Because it also says, man, because that table that they actually worshiping is, matter of fact, let's grab this precept because it's the one I wanted to grab to back up what I'm about to speak. St. Matthew 6, verse 24. No man can serve two masters. So you can't serve the devil, your lust of this world, and then say that you're serving Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai truthfully and sincerely. No, man. No. You either pick, you're going to be of this world, or you're going to disconnect from this world, condemn it, and be fully committed in obedience to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Okay, St. Matthew 6, verse 24. No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else will he hold to one and despise the other. Ye cannot serve the Most High and mammon, and that mammon is money. Okay, it's resources gain, and that's the main thing with our people, man. They always chasing the bag. They always chasing those Federal Reserve notes, them Ben Franklins, them Andrew Jacksons. Okay, Jake is deeply in love with money. Okay, they'll do anything for $1, which we see, man. Because again, these Israelites bring the customs, the philosophies of the world into this truth, man. And these are fucking niggas, man. These are niggas, and I'm gonna talk exactly to pinpoint who they are, man. So if you don't like what I'm saying, you can exit and unsubscribe, man. Okay, because these are niggas, man. This is nigga shit. This is not of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. This is not being renewed. This is not being transformed by your mind. This is worldly shit, man. And everybody in all black. And we know what black represents, and we know the definition of black. So why would you even want to, continue to pedestalize and glorify and advertise and show forth that bullshit, man? Why? For what? Well, let's continue, man. Because again, man, Jake is all about himself first and foremost, and Jake don't give a damn about nobody, man. Again, all Jake care about is the goddamn money, man. That's it. Okay, selfish, man. This is Sirach chapter 14, verse 3. For riches are not comely for a niggard. Okay, and that word niggard goes in this to stingy, selfish, covetousness. Okay, for riches are not comely for a niggard. Okay, and what's the main riches that these camps that have these mindsets and these covenants with the devil, the 501c3 charters, is all about damn money, all about having a good time, all about partying, living it up like we in the damn kingdom. Okay, what's the true riches? The true riches is the knowledge, the wisdom, the understanding of this Bible, of the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Those are the true riches, man. That's the best gift you can have on the planet, man. Okay, for everything to be revealed to you, for the Lord to deal with you, for the Lord to sup with you, for the Lord to increase you, strengthen you, be with you, guide you, protect you, man. Okay, those are the true riches which they're not giving to their congregation, to their camp members, man. Okay, Sirach 14, verse 3. Riches are not comely for a niggard, and what should an envious man do with his money? An envious man is he's going to be more greedy. He's going to go above and beyond to increase his riches that he have gained in this world. What's the riches that they have gained is what? Again, those Federal Reserve notes, because they don't have the riches of the truth. They don't have the riches that we have out of one Ratazah. Because Lord willing, we are those precious jewels, those lively stones that Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai continues to polish, continues to cleanse. The ones that are out here fighting the good fight of faith, the ones that are truly out here sacrificing, not worried about having a name, not worried about having riches. As it says in the book of Proverbs, I believe chapter 29 to 30, give me neither riches nor poverty, man. Give us enough for us to get by, man. Because we don't want to be proud, man. A lot of these cats are proud, man. Okay. So an envious man is just gonna, want to. He's gonna get more greedier. He's gonna get more prouder. He's gonna get more, disconnected from Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. And Yahweh Shai, he despised shit like this, man. Matter of fact, let's grab that in St. Matthew's real quick. Yahweh Shai was not about making this truth for worldly gain, for marketing this truth, extortion, none of that, man. Okay? So this is the book of St. Matthew's, chapter 21, verses 12 to 13. And Yahweh Shai went into the temple of the Most High and cast out all them that sold and bought in the temple, and overthrew the tables of the money exchangers and the seats of them that sold doves. So Yahweh Shai was pissed, man. He was pissed, man, because this truth is not about gain. It's not about covetousness. It's not about extorting your people. It's not about, you having a comfortable life. We are in captivity. We are set up here to be punished, to endure our affliction. And you see why, again, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai is continuously showing you Israelites why he has done what he has done, and why he continues time and time, over and over again, why he continues to keep on putting us in these situations, keep on doing the things that he has done and continue to do to us, because our people are completely off, rebellious and wicked as shit. Okay? A bunch of can't get rights, man. You see it, man. You see it. It's just never just preaching, teaching, prophesying, edifying, condemning, professing and proclaiming, exalting and pedestalizing the names of Yahweh while Yahweh Shai is not enough, man. Okay, no, you got to bring the customs, the philosophies of this world into the truth. St. Matthew's 21 verse 13. And Yahweh Shai said unto them, it is written, my house shall be called the house of prayer, but ye have made it a den of thieves. So the Lord, Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai is looking at you niggas, you fucking niggas, as a bunch of thieves, because that's what you are. You're robbing Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai from edifying and preparing his sheep, man. But we also know too that everything is ordained and done of and because of the Lord, man. So the reason why the Lord lets stuff like this happen is because it's a lot of sheep that he wants to judge, that he doesn't want to be saved, man. Okay? But you're nothing but a bunch of thieves, man. You're robbing the Most High. Okay? Because you're using him to be deceitful to his people, man. Because you want to have a name in society. You want to have a certain tax bracket. Okay? Niggas are fucking wicked, man. You love money. And money is the fence, but you love money more than you love Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. That's your everything. 1 Timothy chapter 6, starting off at verse 9. But they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare. So, these cats got money. These cats have money. Don't get it confused, man. Nathaniel of IUIC got money. Okay, General Yohana, as you see right here, who she about to hug, General Yohana right there. The cat got money. Okay. The dude in Sakari, what's his name? Pegatron, or Pegasus, however you want to state him. The cat got money because y'all funding these people, man. Okay? All these cats got money, man. And then they fall into they falling into a snare, man, because it's making them proud when they see all that money stacking up, 10,000, 20,000, 40,000, 50, such and such, adding up, and they're starting to get more proud, more pompous, man. And with you getting proud, as it says in the book of Sirach, chapter 10, it disconnects you from Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. And as it also says, that's the beginning of sin, when one is proud. It also says in the book of Proverbs, pride cometh before destruction. Okay. But they that which will be rich fall into temptation and a snare, and into many foolish and hurtful lusts, because the foolishness and those lusts are of the world, which lead you to error, which lead you to be and stay in continual darkness, man. And again, also leaves you to be disconnected and rejected from Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, because you have not been sanctified, cleansed by the word. You have not transformed and renewed yourself, man. You're just another nigga, another fucking greasy, grimy ass nigga with fringes, a t-shirt with fringes, or not, that knows you're an Israelite. That's it. That's it. That's the only thing that's changed. Oh, I'm an Israelite from the tribe of Judah. That's it. That's all you know. Okay? Which drawn men in destruction and perdition. And that's what's going to happen, man. And the Lord's going to make that visible amongst the whole body of Israel with these higher ups, man. These cats that profess and proclaim themselves as leaders, man. Verse 10. For the love of money is the root of all evil, because you'll do anything for it. You'll go above and beyond to get that bag. You'll chase that bag and do whatever you have to get that bag, to secure that bag. Okay? For the love of money is the root of all evil, which some have coveted after, because you know, in this world, if you have a certain tax bracket, and if you have a certain amount of money, you can have a certain type of lifestyle. You can actually be somebody. You can actually have some type of comfort. Okay? After which some have coveted after, they have erred from the faith and perceived themselves with many sorrows, because the Lord is going to bring forth judgment. Judgment, judgment, judgment. And it's not going to be nice. It's not going to be sweet. It's going to be gruesome, grievous, horrific. Okay? And it's going to be painful, man. The Lord's going to make you suffer, because you're enjoying the lifestyle that you have. You're enjoying what you have gained, using this truth to have a certain position in the world, man. Okay, you're a fucking beggar, because again, you're extorting your people, lying to your people, deceiving your people, and furthermore, you're basically taking from another man's table, man. Oh, come on, Ak, you got to pay your tithes. You got to do this. What would the Most High think? It says in the law, man, you got to do this. You got to do that 10 part of your income, this and that, blah, 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 which is nothing wrong with paying your tithes, but it's a lot of stuff that you cats are doing that you shouldn't be doing. Okay? So let's close out, because the point is made. Let's go to the book of Sirach, because like I said, you niggas are beggars, and you worried about another man's table, and you taking from another man's table to apply to your own table, man. Okay, so this is Sirach chapter 40, and I'm Sirach chapter 40 verse 30. Begging is sweet in the mouth of the shameless, but in his belly there shall burn a fire, because you're not how can I say this? You're not pleading or on your knees or weeping or moaning and begging for people to give you their money. No, you're being very crafty and very creative about gaining these people's money. Again, you having these lavish celebrations with the Passover, etc. You record these things and upload them on all social media platforms that you have your logos on, your channels on, to show the people that we throw the best parties, we throw the best get-togethers, because that's what they are to you. They're not high holy days to you niggas. They're parties and get-togethers. Okay, that's what they are. They're not Solomon assemblies. They're not high holy days. They're not days of remembrance and days for you to, keep yourself in check and in line, and also to examine yourself to make sure that you're doing what's pleasing and acceptable in the eyes of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. No. So you're not, begging on your knees, weeping and moaning. No. You're creative. You're deceitful. You're recording, you're uploading, you're showing like, look, this is what we do. We have fun. And, if you want to come to our Passover, the tickets is going to be $200. That covers the lamb, the bitter herbs, the wine, for us. It's $200 for an adult, $125 for a kid, whatever it may be, man. Okay? Whatever it may be. Where in the Bible does it says we have to charge for our high holy days? And also, where in the Bible does it says you're supposed to have females and niggas performing rap songs? Man, the Lord is going to kill a lot of you jakes, man. But I'm going to leave it right there, man. I don't want to rock this out, man. I hope and I pray that this is edifying, uplifting, and informative to the true sincere Akim wa Akwaf. So with that, I'm just going to say, Kol Halayim La, Abanawa Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai Bahashim Rakak Kwadash, Wathawada Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai Bahashim Rakak Kwadash, for putting the spirit on me, my elder apostles, elder bishops, elders, brothers on down, for doing these epistles to enlighten you, to inform you, to edify you, and uplift you through the power and spirit and words of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai. May the blessing and election and protection be upon you and your household. I don't want to rot to Zah into the next one. So with that, I'm just going to say, Shalom.